I'm proud of the years that we had with Fast and Loud. It was absolutely an unbelievable trip, and I can't wait for the world to see what we're doing next, because Gas Monkey 2.0 is fixing to come screaming around the corner like a wild primate. Wow!
Hey everyone, Kevin here, and thanks for watching another video. We happen to be at Gas Monkey Garage today, and they put out they've been known for putting out some banging rides and everything. And as you can see behind me right now, they knocked out the C10 a little while ago, and we got Richard here, and he can tell us a little bit about this truck. Richard, how did this truck start out?
Hey man, what's up everybody? So I've been working with you guys at Fuelish for a long time, ever since you started. Super cool what you guys are doing out there in the marketplace. If you're not paying attention, start, because these guys are killing it. This is a 67 pickup. If you remember a while back, I challenged my guys to do a 5-day OBS build, and we did it. 5 days, all the way down the frame, all the way back up, paint, interior, big motor, big wheels, big brakes. And the gentleman that bought that was a guy named Alan Bailey, and he plays for the Atlanta Falcons. And so he bought the truck. He was so happy with it that he asked if we would finish his other truck. And when you say finish, I don't want to throw anybody in the dirt, but this is the story I got from Alan, is he had it at 2 different shops. The work wasn't getting done. It wasn't getting finished. And he asked if we'd take on the project. And normally I would say, absolutely not. I can't take on somebody else's, sort of finished product, because we like to build it start to finish our own way. But since he was a customer already and he had bought the OBS, I said, fine, send it down here. It showed up in 3 trailers. I mean, 3 trailers.
Oh, jeez.
And, the only thing that I noticed was some rotiform wheels and just a whole bunch of parts. So with considerable effort and what have you, we put this together. And as a lot of people know, we're not with Discovery or Fast and Loud anymore. We're doing our own thing out there on the web. So this was actually the last vehicle that the team, as you know it, Jason and Jeremy and Josh and what have you, built as Fast and Loud and as Gas Monkey. So I'm pretty proud of the truck in itself. It's pretty slick. It's pretty trick. We had to back up a few things and get some of the things as far as the frame and the fitment and everything a little bit better, a little bit more Gas Monkey style. He started in Kansas City because I think he played ball there for a while. And then he was in Atlanta Falcons, so that tells you about the paint color scheme. He's in the gray and the black and the red and what have you. So fast forward to now. We finished this truck about a year ago, and COVID had just hit. There were restrictions and flight restrictions and everything like that. So Alan goes, cool, I really want to come get it from you guys, meet you guys, etc. Then he's in the football bubble. Even when Atlanta came and played the Cowboys last fall, he couldn't leave the hotel room to even come see his truck and what have you. So now it's, what is it, May already of this year? He's going to try to come out here in the next couple of weeks and take delivery and hang out, be on my new show, The Monkey Trap, and what have you. So it's a super sick truck. I know you're going to get a lot of good pictures and video of it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my team. And, I'm proud of the years that we had with Fast and Loud. It was absolutely an unbelievable trip. And I can't wait for the world to see what we're doing next, because Gas Monkey 2.0 is fixing to come screaming around the corner like a wild primate. Wow!
Yeah, and I think you're where I'm kind of at, in where I did a lot of magazines and and where I was doing with some of the corporate media stuff, and now things have changed a bit. We're doing digital. I'm doing Fuelish Media. I'm doing this, and it's pretty much all digital. And that's where you're at, right?
Absolutely. We're living in the social interwebs, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff. You're going to be able to win the opportunity, if you will, to come in and take one of my cars. No holds barred. You'll be able to walk into my building next door and literally pick which car you want. So more on that later. We're also going to be getting started with a garage fund that we're going to be helping some smaller mom and pop type shops that are in the automotive or motorcycle industry. We're calling that Gas Monkey Garage Fund, and I'm looking really, really excited to do that, because when we did Garage Rehab on TV, we really did give them all of that, and it was a really cool show to do, and I can't wait to do it on our own scale, on our own way here at Gas Monkey.
Yeah, I really like the show. I like it when you guys were going around and everything and going to these shops and redoing them and making them successful businesses, at that point. So using your, knowledge and doing all that, so.
Yes, I like to hope that I can extend some knowledge out there, but at the end of the day, I'm just a kid from Fort Worth that saw a dream, and I'm still pursuing it. So
nice.
That's what we're doing.
Nice, exactly. So back to the truck. The truck came in pieces. You said it came in a couple trailers and everything. So hot mess basically. But you guys definitely added your flair on it. I mean, what's specifically like the paint job? The way you guys finish it. Has the Gas Monkey style, right?
It really does, and that's the one thing that I liked about it is it wasn't so far along the path of being a project that it had its own identity yet. So we were able to add our flair and our style, and we had a guy do some drawings for us. We added the exhaust tips out the sides here. It's got a really cool low stance to it. It doesn't lay ground or rock a body or whatever you want to call that shit. It's just a kick-ass hot rod street truck, and it's got about 600 horse backed up with an automatic transmission and kicking it through the rear with whatever gears that calls for. As y'all know, if you watch the show, I'm the guy that works with the pin and the other guys work with wrenches.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, really, like with the stance, I mean, like, I don't really care, maybe some of the stuff that we post, a lot of it's slammed on the ground, it's what's popular with these guys, but, if you got an LS engine under this thing, Richard probably has, burned off the tires a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a customer. Have you tested it out?
I don't think I've driven this truck yet. I'm going to take it out after you get your photos, because it was literally shoved in the corner with a car cover on it for a year. And so I'm going to take it out and put it through its paces when Alan comes here to pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, what type of year. I know I talked to you about it a little bit, talked about with the team and everything, about getting it shot and everything, for my pages and all that stuff. And I was really surprised, I'm in town here, for the weekend, and to see that it's still here and everything. But, it kind of proves, with the media nowadays that, like, I had a spike, everything did well for me with digital and everything. And that's, kind of where you're going with everything, and just, having it all done, within this last year where everything went off.
I'm stoked for the future of Gas Monkey. We've got some really amazing things lined up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And as with everything with Gas Monkey, I think the reason for our success is people feel like they've grown with us. They've seen us from a little bitty 1-car, 2-car garage, and we just keep taking those risks and trying to grow, and this next set of growth is going to have some pretty bad growing pains, but I'm going to do it. What the hell, and I don't see any time stopping soon, so might as well keep going forward.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's been kind of my thing, it's just I kind of just like did a a leap of faith basically in what I was doing, and like it's worked out. We've had a lot of success. It's been a lot of fun. Our audience has enjoyed it and everything. Hope you guys enjoy this as well. But are there any more trucks on the horizon?
There's one big one out in the parking lot. We're fixing to do an 81 Chevrolet school bus for a customer, and it's going to be on a brand new 2021 Cummins diesel chassis from Chevrolet. It's going to be pretty neat. Everybody, you've seen school buses done. I think we're going to be able to put our own little spin on it. It's going to be pretty neat. And then we've got a 59 Corvette that we're doing with a Roadster shop chassis, right-hand drive, and big horsepower and a lot of meat on the ground.
Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time out here, and I enjoy seeing this truck. I'm really glad that it's been here this whole time, even though there was a pandemic in the middle of it. But yeah, thanks again for showing me around.
Hey, can you get me one of those shirts? Because those are cool.
All right, well, taking a closer look at this truck, we got the hood open. As we can see, there's an LS engine under here, and now this may not be anything, exotic, fancy, out of the ordinary, out of the blue, something that doesn't fit in this truck that you wouldn't see, but I have to say that it's kind of the go-to. So, there's no surprise that there's an LS in here. You drop these things in a truck and they're ready to go. So, it's kind of a no-brainer. So, I wouldn't say anything negative about anybody that would put an LS in a truck because it's just plain sick. You're gonna get a lot of ponies out of it. So, why not? Who cares? Yeah, the originality is not there, but you know. But anyways, you know, looking at it a little bit more, obviously, you know, it's not just the engine that's in here, you know, it's been cleaned up a bit, you know, and what we're talking about is like, you look like there's no wiring, there's no hoses, you know, nothing else that is going to take away from the engine. So, you know, everything's leading your eyes in here. So they did a really nice job with that, you know, and, you know, talking, you know, we've got an accessory drive here, we've got AC. And though we have AC, you know, the lines are hidden. They're taken out of the way. And so it's not distracting. So, but they also did nice work with the sheet metal work here too. You know, we got some new tubs that replace the inner fender wells. And then, you know, like the firewall looks smooth out a bit and everything. There's no holes, nothing unnecessary out of there. You know, the radiators covered up and the core support, we got sheet metal work there too. And what I didn't even notice a minute ago was underneath the hood too. So this is a detail that I really like because, you know, not many people do stuff like this. You know, with a truck that looks like this, that looks kind of stock, or, you know, what we call a restomod, you know, it's still got the original look and everything, but, you know, most guys just, you know, pop a hood on it, paint it, you know, make it smooth, everything. But that's a nice little touch, and I really, really like it. All right, pulling back, you know, to the exterior of this truck, it's obviously, it's been smoothed out a bunch, but you might also notice the stance. This truck sits, you know, pretty dang low, but it's not, you know, absolutely hammered, but that's cool. I mean, got nothing against it, you know, it looks good. So it's low enough. We don't need it any lower, to be honest. As you can see, it's got 22s all the way around. Those are rotiforms that have been covered in Pirelli tires as well. The paint scheme that they got was actually, if you see that there's some red here, we'll get a little bit closer here, some red here and black. Now that was Alan's colors from his football team, so he wanted red and black in there, so that's what they did. You know, as you can see, you know, they smoothed out a bunch of stuff. You know, this thing's been shaved a bit, you know, it's smooth. We got flush glass here and everything. Drip rails are gone and everything. We got some cool mirrors on here and everything as well. So if we go on the inside, this is kind of a lot of what's a little bit different, I guess. Now the seats have been cut down, and basically it's pretty much the minimum of the seats that you can have, because Alan's a pretty big guy. He's a football player. So, you know, we've got these leather covered seats, and, you know, they're as low as they can go, so he can fit in here and everything. But yeah, it's pretty nice. We got the console and everything in here. Just everything you would expect, you know, all the nice things. You know, modern gauges and everything too. You know, your steering wheel, we got low car pedals and all that stuff. You know, and look at the door panels here. These are obviously, this is completely different from what you would see on these trucks. So we really like that. You know, it's a nice touch. It's really a place for people to get creative, because originally these door panels are pretty flat. They don't have too much to them. So we really like that. We've got the kicker audio in here too. So yeah, really nice job inside here through and through. Moving to the bed, there was a lot of attention to detail, including smoothing out some more parts, like the stake pockets that were removed. So everything's nice and smooth here. We got a new bedwood floor and, you know, wheel tubs back here, stock tailgate. But what we do like is the tail lights here, which are actually the filler for the fuel. So if we do that, everything, you can see where the gas goes in. It's a modern little cap here, so you don't have to take a cap off or anything like that. All right, everyone, that's about it for this truck. And we have to give special thanks out to Richard for showing us around and everything, and giving us a little bit of update where Gas Monkey is. So it's also really cool that we got to see this truck in person, because Alan's probably going to be picking this thing up soon, and he's probably a really busy guy, and who knows if we had access to it and see it in person, because he's probably not going to shows or anything like that. But hope you guys like this video, and if you did, hit that like button. And if you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to drop that in the comment section below. And don't miss a video by hitting that subscribe button, and also turning on post notifications as well. And we will catch you next time.